You know what do I hate the most in this life? Wasted potential. Having a good concept or idea and then throwing it away by some bad writing or bad production or etc. is such a bummer. Now let me tell you about the story of one of the most wasted potentials that I've ever witnessed. I've been searching for some TV shows to watch, but I had something specific this time. I didn't want to watch something too mainstream, not the top shows, not The Boys, Breaking Bad, The Wire, Peaky Blinders. I didn't want to watch this top stuff. I want to watch something a bit less, but still mainstream. I hope you get what I mean. That's where I stumbled into Euphoria. Now let me tell you about Euphoria. Euphoria is such an interesting show. The theme is about high school students, a lot of girls, drugs, ton of sex. I will get to that later. This theme. And I won't lie, this is actually what pulled me into watching the show. Plus, Zendaya is acting in it, so I know that the acting is at least not gonna be bad going into it. So I started watching the show, and now I finished season 2, and I think season 3 is supposed to come out somewhere along this year. Let me start about the stuff that I like about the show, because however bad anything is, you cannot make it 100% bad. That actually requires skill to make an absolutely ultimately bad product. So, what I liked about the show is, as I said, the theme, the production and cinematography, and the environment. Now let me speak about the cinematography. The whole show is very colorful. There is a ton of scenes where some guy or some girl takes drugs and then they go into this euphoria. I like the scenes so much and they're so fulfilling. There is also the song choices. There is a ton of originals and like used popular songs in it, and they're always like, not always, okay, I would say that most of the time used perfectly in some really good scenes. So that sums up all what I like about the show. Now let's start about what I hate about it. One, this is not even a show. This is just straight up porn. I don't care what Hollywood justify as porn, but for me, this is porn. Okay, it's just there is sex scenes and there is nudist scenes. So by not putting them in the same scene, does that like make it not a porn? Like, because I'm genuinely interested. If this is not porn, then where is it? Like, this is porn with a plot, and even the plot is the general plot of the show is really ass. So I generally want to understand, how is this not considered porn? Like, where is the line where we consider something porn and something is not? And the nudist scenes are not even meaningful. Like, sometimes it, for example, The Boys, where actually doesn't have as much nudity as Euphoria have. At least in some points it serves a meaning. It tell you, oh, this is a weirdo, this is that, this is this. Here there's that one scene where it's just flashing lights, where tons of frames flashing and coming back of, I forgot who was it is, and then she was naked and then coming back to normal and then going naked back again and then going back to normal. So this doesn't serve anything to the plot other than just showing you the character's boobs. Okay, I'm not hating it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love seeing boobs, but I wanna go knowing what I'm watching. Like, I wanna see boobs when I wanna see it, not when I don't know that I'm going to see it. And beyond the theme of the drugs or whatever, the plot is so bad. The writing is very inconsistent. One of the major stuff that I want to think about is, major spoilers coming up, at the end of season 1, where Zendaya and that other girl or whatever start fighting, and then Zendaya decided to run away, and then she went to the train station, but then she changed her mind, and it seemed like they broke up as she became depressed and came back to doing drugs. Season 2 came up, and then they're back together since the first half of season one. So why all of this? Why is all of this like you tease people with it? Oh, they broke up. She's back to the wrong way. She's back to the drugs. Blah blah blah. And then by the beginning of the next season, they're just back together in just like 10 minutes. Like this is so dumb. If I continue talking about what I hate about the show, I would never finish. I would have to write a full movie. I'll have to reform a full universe like the Marvel MCU of stuff that I hate about this show. So that makes Euphoria the worst show that I've ever watched and finished. I've seen some worse stuff, way worse stuff, but I didn't finish it. So that sums up what I want to say today. Have a good rest of your day.